Namaste everyone and welcome to my channel Sapna's Yoga Diary. This is day 19 and I'm teaching you yoga from scratch, from zero, teaching you yogic sukshma vyayam, and in this practice I'm covering the early morning practices, early morning empty stomach practices that you can practice every morning once you empty your bowel. Okay, remember, if you are female and on menstruation, till the time you are bleeding you should not be practicing these. All right, let's begin the practice. There are three practices. First one, Kapalbhati. Place your palms in Jnana Mudra on your knees, eyes closed, spine upright. Become aware of the body, become aware of the breath, and now start squeezing your belly in with every breath out. Breath out, belly in. Breath out, belly in. Kapalbhati. Observe carefully. I am not trying to go very fast. I am not taking very strong strokes. I am going easy. There is no tension on my face. My face is relaxed. And I'm just constantly exhaling. Forceful exhalation happens in Kapalbhati. Inhalation happens on its own. You don't have to focus on inhalation. You just have to constantly exhale. Choose the pace with which you are comfortable. I generally recommend going with the pace with which the seconds hand in the clock moves. Tuck, tuck, tuck. So like that only. If you see, I am moving my belly in. My t-shirt is slightly loose, so you may not be able to see it, but I hope the contraction is visible. Contract your belly in with every breath out. Try to cover at least 3 minutes at a stretch. If you feel difficulty in finishing 3 minutes, you can go for multiple rounds, but 3 minutes at a stretch should be your target in the beginning. And then you can go on till the point you are comfortable in one go. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes. My students who are practicing me for like 5 years or more, they can do it 45 minutes, 50 minutes, or even 1 hour at a stretch without distorting their facial muscles. It is very important to keep the facial gesture relaxed. Observe the pace with which I am exhaling, with which I am practicing. Just be comfortable, keep practicing with a very relaxed state of mind. Remember, if you have high blood pressure, hernia, heart issues, or if you're on menstruation, pregnant, In these cases, you should not be practicing Kapalbhati or any of the practices that I'm going to demonstrate in this session. Keep practicing till the point you are comfortable. Keep practicing. Remember, practice till the point you are comfortable. So I'm done. I've released it earlier. Relax. After Kapalbhati, your breath suspends for some time. Wait for the breath to resume its normal pace. When you start to wait, there will be one deep breath coming in. Wait for it. See, I've just inhaled deep, exhaled. Now you are ready for the next practice, Agnisar. Place the palms on your thighs. Mostly you will be doing in Sukhasana. So let me switch the position to Sukhasana. So palms will be pressing the thighs. Deep inhale. So my husband is there and I am getting distracted because of him. Tell him to go out of frame. Okay. All right, let's continue. Let me give you a brief on the next practice. Next practice is Agnisar. In Agnisar, you are going to inhale deep, exhale rapidly with force, squeeze your belly in and retaining the breath outside, pump your stomach in and out, in and out, in and out till the point you are comfortable. See, inhale deep, exhale rapidly, squeeze your belly in, pressing your thighs and pump. Move your belly in and out, in and out, in and out, retaining the breath outside, holding the breath outside. The moment you feel you are not comfortable holding the breath, that is when you will release and relax. See how long I take? Okay. So this is Agnisar. Let's do it one more time. But before you go for the second round, relax. Let your belly relax. Let's do it again. Deep inhale. Rapid exhale. Throw your breath out. Squeeze your belly in and pump your stomach in and out. Remember, both inhalation and exhalation will be through your nostrils. Mouth will not be used. Pump, pump. In the beginning, it may happen that you may not be able to pump for this long, and that's totally fine. Also, if you mistakenly inhale while pumping the belly, come back to the original position and start again. Do not continue the practice from there. The next practice is Udyan Bandh. In Udyan Bandh, it's a similar practice, just the last thing will differ. Here again, you are going to inhale deep, exhale rapidly, squeeze your belly in and hold. Squeeze your belly in and hold. Hold. Hold the breath outside, belly inside. Squeeze the belly as much as you can. In perfect Udyan Bandh, the navel starts to touch the spine, and that takes time. It takes around 3 to 6 months for perfect Udyan Bandh to happen, and that requires regular practice. Once you are done, relax. So I have covered 3 practices: Kapal Bhati, Agni Sar, and Udyan Bandh. You have to practice these in the same order. If you skip one, that's totally fine. But try to add these in your early morning ritual. It will keep your stomach healthy. And also your digestion will improve, because Agni, it stimulates and ignites your digestive fire. I hope you enjoyed this session and you learned some new practices which you are going to add in your routine. If you have any questions, put it in the comment box, and if you like this video, do give me a thumbs up. And if you are new, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay healthy, keep practicing. Namaste.